Here are 5 simple steps I use to plan travel for our family. Today I want to share with you the resources and methods I use to plan our family travel. We've been traveling in our RV together for 2 years as a family. But these simple steps can be used for anyone, whether you're planning a short-term vacation or a year-long RV adventure. This is one of my favorite apps. It's called Road Trippers. You can use this app to plan in all sorts of different ways. My favorite way to start is with a destination. So that's tip number 1. Start with your destination. That could be an event, a family gathering, maybe a kids camp or a travel location, something from your bucket list, anything at all. For RV travel, we call these our route anchors. They're unchangeable. We're going to book them as far in advance as we can, and the dates won't change. I like to begin by starting a new trip. When I do this, I can simply say the name of the location I'm wanting to travel. This might be a route anchor. So for example, we have a family reunion this year in Myrtle Beach. So I'm going to click Myrtle Beach here. And it'll show me where I am and where I need to be. But I don't need to be in Myrtle Beach for several months, so I can use this app in other ways to help me find activities along the way. I'll show you that in a minute. Tip number 2 is choose your dates. You can plan these dates around your job, your kids' school schedule, holidays, the time off you're given, or something that's already predetermined by your route anchor. Once I know my destination and my dates, that's when I'm going to go ahead and start reserving all my travel. So campground reservations, airfare, rental car, all of those things I want to take care of as soon as I can. When I'm searching for campgrounds for RV travel, I always like to research the campgrounds in the area. So I'll look at our Passport America and Good Sam discount. You might have 1,000 Trails membership, and I'll try and find a campground that has high ratings as close to the destination as possible. The third thing I like to do is research activities. There's a lot of different ways to do this. Typically I start with a quick Google search of the area. So for example, things to do with kids in Myrtle Beach. Another way you can do this, especially if you're road tripping across the country, is to use the Road Trippers app. Come up here to this sidebar, click on Attractions and Culture, Children's Attractions, or you could choose zoos and aquariums, tours, amusement parks, that kind of thing. And then you can adjust the route marker to show you any distance away, 25 miles from your drive, 20 miles, let's say 15 miles. This app pulls up all the top rated activities for families with kids that are on our drive path all the way into Myrtle Beach. So if I wanted to stop at, say, Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens or the Georgia Sea Turtle Center, I could simply find those spots on the map and then plan our day's drives around those activities. If I'd prefer, I can zoom in to the Myrtle Beach area and just look for activities right here. If we were flying into Myrtle Beach, I might use this, come up with Myrtle Beach, and look at all the different activities that were just a few miles away from our hotel. If you like something, you can click on it, and it'll give you a rating, reviews, and an email link, website link, and Facebook link. When I'm choosing the activities for our family, I always begin with a broad search and then slowly narrow it down. I want to choose things that appeal to all of the interests in our family. I like to sit down with the kids and give them options. So I'll ask them, would you rather go to the zoo for a day and we'll look at pictures or maybe a short video clip of it online? Or would you rather go to a water park? One of the other things we try and do is pick a variety of different types of activities. So we might do one museum and then one adventurous type of excursion. That way during the week we're breaking it up a bit. That leads me to tip number 4. The next thing I always do is look for deals. I'll see if I can find some sort of discount for each and every place that we go. And then finally, I'll make the reservations for those places so that we have our activities lined up and we know what time and which day we're going to each place. My final family travel tip is to make sure you reserve a day or 2 to just rest. It's easy to get carried away in all the activities and all the adventure in every place that you visit. But we found for us, it is so nice to have just a day at the hotel or the campground, a day to relax on the beach, a day to completely have nothing on our schedule so that we can spend time relaxing or that we can take advantage of something we learn about while we're in the area. This leads us to be open to new discoveries and have plenty of downtime together as a family. I'd love to hear some of your tips for family travel and planning. If you have one, please leave it in the comments below so that we can all learn from each other. Thanks for watching.